This was at Winners Book presentation in Abuja yesterday, 31st July 2025. Nigerians on Twitter were quick to observe the faces of APC members in that room. The facial expression shows those who were not happy or full of regrets. The obvious one was that of the Deputy Speaker of House of Representatives, Benjamin Kalu. One can see him almost blurring his face and definitely not comfortable. Obi's speech seems to be piercing through his bone. Obi, on the other hand, did not even ever try to bother or care. Honestly, I love the way Mr. Obi, our president, is going it now. I love it so much. He is becoming bolder and fearless, and that is exactly what we want. This time around, I believe he's not going to take it lightly with any of them. This is very good. This is very, very good. Going into 2027 election, Obi seems to have come to full realization of what the situation calls for, and he has been rising to the occasion. He has said it repeatedly that 2027 will never be like the other 2023. He means it will be different, and I surely believe him. I surely believe our principal, Mr. Peter Obi, this time around is not going to be like before. He has even said that anyone who does not want to be counted and trying to do something nonsense, that person will be counted in. Obedient are not taking it any lightly anymore. We are going to see it happen, and I believe in him that this time around is going to be different. All of the obedient and the youth of Nigerians are going to rise, and we will see it happen again as he have said so. Let's take a look of that video too. Thank you. Please don't forget to share and like and subscribe on our channel. Here we react and bring you the important news with facts that can make you to be in line of what you're supposed to know. Be safe and be blessed until I come your way again. Bye.
We want to go into the next election knowing fully well that we're offering Nigerians the best of people and competent people for House of Assembly, for House of Rep, for Senate, for Governor, for any level of election. So we want to be ready. We want to correct even mistakes we made in the past, because they were mistakes. So we need to correct it. We are going to be sure that whoever wants to contest House of Assembly now will be a Labour member, not on transit, not passing by. We want to be sure that those who go to House of Rep are not passerby. They are members of our party, and they are competent, and they will stand with the party, because we want to be a party of ideology, not party where you just elect people and they become whatever goes on. And I thank those who stood, especially my brother there at the time, even if you were a lone voice, be alone. We must have senators who agree with us. That is what we want.
Obi is a typical Onitsha trader, and you hardly cheat an Onitsha trader 2 times. I believe he is preparing for this election very differently, unlike 2023. APC knows this, and that is why they are attacking him morning, afternoon, and night. No attack can stop an idea whose time has come. 2027 is for us, and we shall come out victorious.
We are not forgetting the judgments of the 2023 presidential election, which, as far as we are concerned, Labour Party won. My leaders, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, there used to be a party, a mammoth, that said it was going to misrule Nigeria for 60 years. Today, that party is not only a department, it is a detachment of another party. There was a party that was reduced to one state. They used religion, they used the other realm, they used ethnicity, they used everything, and they bounced back. And they have been misruling Nigeria with impunity greater than those. Stand firm, stand with the truth. Learn from history and do not be afraid. Right now, there is no space for anybody in that misruling party. And they have destroyed the opportunity for anybody to contest in that old party that wanted to misrule for 60 years. Don't ever underestimate who you are. Don't ever underestimate what you have. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourselves. I've been saying this. Do not be scared. The paraphernalia of governance that they're enjoying, spending our money, destroying our country, is only but for a limited time. Do not be scared. Believe in yourselves. In 2022 and 2023, there was only one party that was conditioned to win the elections, and Labour Party won the election. What happened? Of course, they switched off IREV, they changed the meaning of English language, and they bent our constitution. And I remain by what I said. This serving government remains questionably constitutional.
A point that people can look at and say, this is how this party is. We want to go into the next election knowing fully well that we're offering Nigerians the best of people and competent people for House of Assembly, for House of Rep, for Senate, for Governor, for any level of election. So we want to be ready. We want to correct even mistakes we made in the past. Because there were mistakes. So we need to correct it. We are going to be sure that whoever wants to contest House of Assembly now will be a Labour member. Not on transit, not passing by. We want to be sure that those who go to House of Rep are not passed by. They are members of our party. And they are competent. And they will stand with the party. Because we want to be a party of ideology. No party where you just elect people and they